Hey, it was good. So today, wrestling legend Dusty Rhodes passes away. And I don't know the details or how he died, right? All I know is that today a great legend and a great man has died. One of the you could say, founding fathers of the new era of wrestling, where it got started on television, on national television, to become nationalized, I guess, because back in the day, wrestling was territory. It was based on New York City, in the South, in the Midwest, like Chicago, Philadelphia, Georgia, and Dusty Rhodes sort of kind of helped expand that a little bit. I'm not gonna act like I know a lot about his career because I did not follow it a lot. I just know he was a legend. He had great matches with like Dusty Rhodes, Harley Race. It's upsetting, man. My condolences to his family, to Dusty Rhodes, to Goldust, who are sons of Dusty Rhodes, and to the older fans that watch wrestling in the 80s. Maybe you remember Dusty Rhodes. He's one of the most memorable characters of all time. He's the son of a plumber, a working man, the American dream. He's the one that fought against Ric Flair because Ric Flair was the flashy one, the one with the limousines with the women. And he was just the son of a plumber, a working man. And that's the American dream. Dusty Rhodes was the American dream. He had great mic skills. I'll tell you how great mic skills he had. And maybe he has a lisp. A strong lisp. Like you could notice it when he talks. But he used that for him. That's what great people do. They use their weaknesses and turn them into his strengths. And he has a lisp, so he's not supposed to be good in the mic, right? But that's his signature thing. The American dream, baby. That's his thing. And Dusty Rhodes would use these stuff like that, and it would become strengths. When he went to the WWFs in the 80s, right, late 80s, Vince McMahon put him in a polka dot costume. In a big, he's a big chubby dude. He put him in a black polka dot singlet, in a black singlet with yellow polka dots. He wanted to bury Dusty Rhodes because he didn't create Dusty Rhodes the character because he was in WCW. But Dusty Rhodes was so good, he was so talented that he made that polka dot costume get over. He got over with the fans. He became popular. Started dancing. Hilarious. And that's why I tell people, I'm not that old, but I tell people, study the history of whatever you know, then you could appreciate what you got even more. Study the Dusty Rhodes, study the Harley Races, study even the Hulk Hogan's, Macho Man, Randy Savages. They're the more popular now, the more remembered. But so was Dusty Rhodes. Study the Kevin Sullivan, study the Andre the Giant, study all these guys. And then we can learn a little bit on the history of wrestling. That's what I say. That's what we say about boxing. A lot of these kids don't know the history, so they're like, these guys are the greatest that have ever put on laced a pair of boots. But Dusty Rhodes is a 3-time NWA champion, a Hall of Famer, 2007 WWE Hall of Famer. He made a polka dot suit get over. This is as much as I know about Dusty Rhodes, but I know that he's a legend and that he's influential in the careers of many, especially his sons, right? Who once again, my condolences. And for all the fans during the 80s, you guys feel this a lot more than I do because you watched this man perform. You know how special he was, how great on the mic. You want to see a great promo? Watch his Hard Times promo. Man, he's like, I'll tell you about hard times, Ric Flair. I'll tell you about hard times. He's telling about how his hard times being a working class kid, struggling to make ends meet and all that. But the wrestling world just lost a great wrestler, a great man. Dusty Rhodes, rest in peace, brother. Peace.